Image copyright Reuters. After a heated World Cup match, the stands are usually left with food waste, cups and wrappers scattered in the heat of the moment. Their side won their opening game, beating Colombia 2-1 and securing the team's first victory against the South American side. Japanese fans certainly had reason to go wild on Tuesday night, but after the team swept Colombia off the pitch, Japanese fans also did their share of sweeping, meticulously cleaning up their rows and seats in the stadium. Equipped with large rubbish bags they brought along, the fans marched through the rows picking up rubbish to leave the place just as neat as they had found it. And not for the first time, supporters of the Samurai Blue have never failed to stick to their good manners. Skip Twitter post by @CoachMcKaig. This is my favorite moment of the World Cup so far. Japan fans picking up litter after their victory versus Colombia. The lessons in life we can take from the game. Why I support class respect. World Cup pic. Twitter.com/FYLHAGDBICHR. Christopher McKaig @CoachMcKaig. June 19, 2018 report. End of Twitter post by @CoachMcKaig. It's not just part of the football culture but part of Japan. Say culture. He is in Russia following the team and was not at all surprised by the somewhat different nature of Samurai Blue fans. Japan-based FOTB All journalist Scott McIntyre told the BBC, "You often hear people say that football is a reflection of culture. An important aspect of Japanese society is making sure that everything is absolutely clean, and that's the case in all sporting events and certainly also in football." More on the World Cup from the BBC. South Korea coach made players swap shirts to confuse opposition. The man who reinvented goalkeeping. How World Cup stars are preventing boredom. All BBC World Cup quizzes in one place, a habit built from childhood. Senegal fans have in fact been seen doing the same at this year's World Cup, but it's the Japanese who pioneered it and are now famous for it. It is something that comes as a surprise to many foreigners attending matches in Japan. They might leave a bottle or some kind of food package on the ground, and then it's often the case that people get tapped on the shoulder by Japanese people indicating they should clean up or take it home but can't leave it there, Mr. McIntyre says. Image copyright AFP. Image caption Japan and fans certainly know how to celebrate. It's a habit drilled into Japanese people from early childhood. Cleaning up after football matches is an extant sign of basic behaviors that are taught in school, where the children clean their school classrooms and hallways, explains Scott North, professor of sociology at Osaka University. With constant reminders throughout childhood, these behaviors become habits for much of the population. Skip Twit. Our post by @Alti. Japanese fans clean up stadium after their win versus Colombia. Russia 2018 inspiring Japan Football World Cup. Madam Esma learn from app and inspiration. JPN fans. Pic.twitter.com/Kyo7RHMU5V Alti @Alti. June 19, 2018 report. End of Twitter post by @Alti. What do fans make the fact their post-match cleaning spree becomes a regular hit on social media? If anything, they're proud. In addition to their heightened consciousness of the need to be clean and to recycle, cleaning up at events like the World Cup is a way Japanese fans demonstrate pride in their way of life and share it with the rest of us, explains Professor North. What better place to make a statement about the need to care responsibly for the planet than the World Cup, he adds. It's simply that passion doesn't slip into neglect of basic rules of behavior, let alone violence. It doesn't mean that there is any more or less passion, insists Mr. McIntyre. I know it may sound bland and boring, but this is the reality of a country that's built on respect and politeness. He laughs. And this simply extends to doing respectful things in football. I think it's a wonderful thing that the World Cup brings so many nations and people together and get to learn and exchange these kinds of things. That's the beauty of football.